Hey, 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 all you gorgeous, amazing, wonderful folks out there. Listen, I just wanted to share a little bit of my heart with you this afternoon, and I'm so thankful that you've taken the time to push play. Woo, woo. I just wanted to remind you of just how big of an important, valuable role that your life plays in how all this thing we call life works. That was a big mouthful, wasn't it? I just want to remind you how important and valuable of a role that your life plays in how all this stuff going on around us that we call life works. You are so important. Your life is so valuable, priceless even. There is not enough money in all of the world that could measure up to just how important you are. It takes every single one of us to make this thing really, really flow well. I wanted to remind you that your presence brings power. You are full of love. It is the substance of your very heartbeat. Your very existence is love. So when you go places, you bring love with you. Just being near you gives somebody else the opportunity to be able to experience love in a way that they can only do when they're around you. Now, sure, they can experience love another way when they're around someone else, but they cannot experience love exactly like they can with you unless they're with you. So imagine you went to the grocery store and you see this snotty, bratty little kid running around, not listening to their parent, not paying attention to what they're doing, breaking all the rules that their parent has given them. And maybe in the past, you would have just strolled right on by, maybe even mumbled something under your breath, but you certainly thought something like, goodness, they can't even get their kids' behavior in order here in the store. What would happen if you took the time to simply share that space with that child? You have absolutely no idea what they've been through. You have no idea what that parent is going through either, or the way that their relationship works. But what you can know is how you will respond in the moment. You don't even have to say anything. If you choose to, that's awesome. But imagine that you don't even say anything. You simply know that just your very presence brings power and healing and love to that place. So you simply position yourself in the proximity of that child. Make eye contact. Share a smile. Feel something with your heart for that child. Feel something kind and good for that parent. Remove the opportunity to judge either of them, but rather just share love. Don't take anything from the situation, only give. Now imagine if you did that, and I did that, and the next guy did that, and the next girl did that, and the next teenager did that, and the next mom and dad and grandpa and uncle and neighbor and cousin and little kid did that. Imagine what would happen, what would transform in our world if we simply just understood the magnitude of the fact that the power we bring to the place that we are is full of love and can change the environment. I tell you, we're one. We're all in this together. When you are in my proximity, you are near me and you're sharing love with me, it changes me. When I'm in the proximity of someone else and I'm sharing love, it changes them. It reminds them of who they are. It reminds them of the love that also lives in them. And as every single human on the face of this planet is reminded of how important and valuable they are, they awaken to that fact, and then they begin to share it with everyone else. And then all of these problems that we're constantly praying about begin to find purpose and are resolved. So I encourage you, continue praying, continue sending your energy off to far off countries. But maybe if we just start loving our brother and sister that is in front of us, we may start a wildfire that reaches other countries. We might start a wildfire that reaches the problems that we see with purpose and passion, and then we can just call it love and we can find life. I love you so much. You're valuable. The place that you are brings about power and healing and love. What happens if you believe that? I love you so much. Work. What was that? Have a great day.